Tuesday, October 25th, and this is a morning SPY update. It's only a half hour into trading. Obviously, on the daily chart, you can see here at the moment, we have the two-up continuation. It's green. We're near the highs of the day, and we're kind of continuing higher in this overall broadening formation after taking out the first target up here. And if we look back, I'll show you on the weekly chart, there's like a gap area that we just filled. And if we can hold above that, then we have some targets up here, to the 390 area. If depending how structure unfolds. In terms of the way 15-minute price action opened, when I see it, when I'm in continuation mode and I want to still play, in this case, the long side, we had the good 15-minute green bar and then the buy kind of up here as we closed strongly green just to see if we got follow through with a stop at kind of the halfway point of that first bar. So that was the trade to take today. When I know I'm in continuation mode, with a stock that's going to go, it can go green, 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 green for 4 or 5 days in a row. So I'm not afraid of it, but I typically tend to take my scale out and take some profit somewhere as it makes its first move up. I know then my break-even stop is kind of, they're the midpoint of that first bar. So that's the condition we're in right now to see how the rest of the day unfolds. What's interesting on the weekly chart, I didn't point this out on the pre-open video. If you look here between the high of this day and the low of this bar, weekly bar, the low of this weekly bar, the high of that weekly bar, that's like a little fair value gap. And the low of this bar here is 382.11. So that was kind of the target to fill, like this 382 mark, and we just kind of hit that right now, 382.11. So that could be a potential turning point, on the day, or a pause point and maybe a turning point. But again, we're going to watch structure at this point. This is a big second 15-minute bar, green bar. So let's see if we get a pullback in here and we hold, with a comfortable pullback and start up, then that would create like a little gap in here that you would provide some support, so to speak. So we'll kind of watch for that. But right now, all you're looking for is you want a nice continuation up in some form. It's a very strong opening. Orderly pullback can set up a secondary trade to the upside to take out whatever inter high is in place. And if we just, fill this gap here, but want to continue higher towards the target, which is the high of that bar, 389.30, let's call it 390 almost, then, that's where we're heading at the moment. But so just kind of showing you, at least in terms of the way I look at things, when I'm playing continuation on the bigger picture and I get the 15-minute strong open, I like to take my scale out, take profits, set up a no-risk trade, and kind of watch how structure unfolds. So we know there's still, room to really possibly go up to 390. Until something really changes, then we're just going to be continuing on the upside. And today we had the strong enough open to definitely play that type of trade. A lot of stocks are also moving higher, but at some, this is a first pause area based on that weekly gap. So let's see how, at that point, you don't really know if it's going to reverse, hold, continue strong. So you just, you have great trade location here to get in. You should be at no risk. And now you can just monitor what kind of 15-minute structure happens. That'll tell you a little bit whether this is going to be a major pause area, even a reversal area, or if we just have an orderly pullback, maybe a continuation area towards the top of this broadening formation. So that's the way price opened today. And again, it's all up to 15-minute structure now going forward on the day to see how the rest of the day unfolds.